We're here with Windsor Stars semi-pro soccer team owner Fil Rocca. Phil, your season is coming up shortly. Early May this season gets underway. Talk about some of the key changes for your club heading into the new campaign.
The biggest thing we'd like to introduce this year is our U23 squad. It will consist of under 23 players. We're looking to maximize that roster to help us out, obviously, for training sessions. So we'll have a lot of numbers at our practices, practicing together, traveling together, making it a nice core team of about 30 to 40 players. Also, the U23 team will definitely help us out late in the season with some injuries. A lot of the players that we have that go back overseas, and some scholarship players that go back to Division I or Division II schools.
But how much this squad will return from last year?
As of right now, I think probably about 8 players will be keeping on our premier team, and then we've been searching for some new blood out there and finding a lot of local talent that didn't come out last year, that have come on and signed this year, and that are really, really excited to join our squad.
Now, there's also some changes in the league this year, some new teams, a little divisional structure, a little bit different. Could you explain what's going to be new this season?
Absolutely, it's not finalized as of now, but they're looking to do 2 divisions. We have 3 new teams join the league: Kingston, Waterloo, Niagara Falls. So it's great. The league's expanding every year. So they're looking to have almost like an East and West division. So most of the teams that we'll play would be, probably 3-4 hours away, and then we do 1 crossover game to travel to Montreal, Kingston, maybe. A little bit for the teams out there.
Now, last year you got yourself established, and I know it was a bit of a rush for you. What did you learn from last year that you think is important moving forward?
The biggest things from last year that we learned would be just getting more organized, having a real down philosophy in regards to what we're really looking to do in Windsor and for the soccer community. Looking to be deeper in our roster, which we have been doing now with the Reserve 23 team, and just focusing on really team structure instead of winning. Winning is great all the time, but this is going to be a 3-4 year team, and we need to be realistic and just start some baby steps.
How have you found the reception this year now that you got yourself established for the year in terms of the soccer community, with sponsorship, that sort of thing?
It's been great. Year 1, obviously we had our flaws, and we're going into year 2 now. Much better response. We're getting a lot more phone calls from local clubs, local talents, local players that want to come play for us. Obviously, year 1 was a struggle, looking for quality players to play for us. So we had great players, but looking to sign players with more experience and some more knowledge of the game, as well as sponsorship. As we pretty much doubled our sponsorship from last year so far. Looking to grow on that, just showing the team that we're here, we're not going anywhere, and we're non-profits, and we're here for the community.
Knowing what you're involved in the CSL, what do you think are reasonable expectations for the club in terms of performance on the field this season?
This season, like I said, winning, isn't everything for us. But my goal this year would definitely be a playoff spot, getting that 6th to 8th spot in the standings to compete in the playoffs a little bit, and just stay competitive. Like last year, not having as deep as a core that we have this year. I thought we did fairly well in the field. We're competitive. We fought to the end. With this year having another 4 months underneath our belts of training, organizing, I think we're going to be a much stronger and much dangerous team that people can expect this year.
One of the other changes you've made is to the coaching staff. Steve Vignini is obviously back, but you've added Pat McNellis, who's a veteran coach in this area. What does Pat bring to the table for you guys?
Pat helped out last year as much as you can. He's coming on this year. We're hoping pretty much full time. His vision of the game is amazing. He sits on the sideline. He's got his notepad out, looking at stats, looking at how many giveaways we gave before half, and then just hammering us at halftime, saying, "Listen, guys, you gave away the ball 30 times. You need to work on this. Hold the ball. Take your time on the ball. shield the ball, move the ball quicker, things like that. So Steve's very passionate, and Pat's very laid back, and they both bring a different aspect of the game for us, and I think it's remarkable to have Pat on board as well.